So hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. And you guys, I'm gonna go talk about something because I'm tired of holding on to it, like trying to what you call it. I feel like my story times actually help me with my emotions and shit. So yeah, let's get into it. Um, so as y'all can see by the title, it says what it says. Boom. Um, so I had like an uncle or a cousin or whatever. I don't know what exactly what it is, but he basically like when I moved, we basically reconnected and he started like sexually assaulting me and like attacking me and doing all types of stuff. Like I used to come home with bruises and stuff like that, and then like to make it up, like he'll go buy me shit and be like, "Oh, don't you say nothing," da 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 da. Like he would blackmail me. Like if I wouldn't come, like he'd be like, "I'm gonna beat your ass next time I see you." Just a bunch of stuff, and I was like. So I felt embarrassed and I felt shamed because I was like, I don't want to say nothing because I just moved from like someplace and I just like went through like so much hell like with my family and shit like this. So I'm just gonna keep it to myself. And it took me like a couple of months. I want to say like 6 months to get over that. And I personally didn't say anything about it. So recently, like last year, me and my father was supposed to reconnect. And when we were supposed to reconnect, I think I did like a update or whatever. We were supposed to spend some time together, and conveniently now people wanted to start speaking about it, right? And so of course my father just like did the bitch ass thing that he always does, and he was like, "Oh, I don't want nothing to do with this, da 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 da, whatever." Like, and I kind of like whatever. So when my grandma's sister died or whatever, like some fuck shit happened in the family again, and when everybody started talking about it, I was like, "Oh, so everybody always got some slick shit to say, but when it come down to me and how I feel, like nobody want to say nothing about it or whatever." And it was like, "Oh, well, you do this, okay? What? I'm skipping ahead." And it basically came down to the fact, like, that some like other like his brother tried it with me, and so basically, like I told like my father, and because they like to bring out shit when my father was there, so I was telling him, and next thing I know is like one of my uncles had like this little bitchy ass attitude, and I was like, okay, whatever. And he started treating me differently, like, "Oh, you need help, you need this, that, and the third, or whatever." Like, I ain't gonna spray him out there because he's a fucked up individual, like, outside of the fuck shit that he did to me. But, like, honestly, like, he's a fucked up individual and, like, he's really retarded. And, like, you can't argue with ignorance and fools and clowns or whatever. Or you can't, like, sit there and be like, da 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 da. So I basically, like, was like, okay, cool, whatever. Everybody turned their back on me. I was the bitch. I was the hoe. I was the slut. I was this. I was like, I was just everything. So in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, cool beans. Like, okay, whatever. This is what it is. This is how it is moving forward. My grandma was convincing me to like to go over there. He gonna protect you. It's not like that. Da 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 da. And I seen it was like that, so I left. So on my way out or whatever, on my way to leaving, one of the family members that had tried me, like, what you call it, like, that I had to legally fight off of me, was like, "Where you going?" And I'm like, "Out, nigga. Like, why does it matter?" So I was talking to my cousin, and this is why I'ma always have the utmost respect for my cousin. Like, as long as, like, he don't violate me or try me, like, I feel like I'm gonna have the utmost respect for him. Because he was there for me. And, you know, like he was ready, like he was really about that life, like really about the action, like for that, like fuck all that talking about the action, like really there for me. So basically, I had just got my tattoo done. I think it was about like 2 weeks ago, and old boy came to the house. He didn't want no cake. Mind you, I was getting ready to go out, or whatever. I guess him and his BM got into it or whatever. And you know, you can't argue with a stupid nigga because you know stupid niggas do stupid shit. And so basically, he basically came over there and he seen I wanted a piece of cake. Mind you, I had been was like, wait for my cake. And I was like, can you do mine first? And he was like, it don't matter who get that shit. And I was like, I don't know who you talking to, like, or whatever. Cause like he so caught himself in an attitude. We started going back and forth. He started calling me a shit eater, a hoe, all this other shit. And then I was like, look, I get it that you're not happy or whatever, but you're not gonna come over here and do nothing or whatever. So everybody's just sitting there watching him like go back and forth, like argue with me. Next thing you know, he pushed me. He pushed me into the room that I pay for, choked me out about 3 times. On the third time, he almost killed me. He choked me so hard, y'all. I threw up like I threw up like red shit, like that hard. And then when I was about to call the police, like they took my phone and it was like, oh no, he's just crazy. He's just like that. He like to hit women. Da da da. And I'm just like, and it's talking some, oh, he's not this. Like, everybody trying to be fake outraged. And I'm just like, oh, not this, this, that, and the third. And everybody trying to make it seem like, oh, like, it's like okay or whatever. So, at first, I was like pissed off. I was mad. Like, I didn't come home and I started talking to my homeboy, like, whatever, because he's a good listener. And he was like, basically, like, told me like some shit or whatever. And I didn't want to believe that my family was going to sit there and defend his bad behavior. So today, I didn't see from him, but I kind of knew like they were still talking to him. But they let him inside the house. And all of a sudden, it's, oh, yeah, yeah, da 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 da. And I'm like, oh, I see how it is. Like, family really means nothing. Or family really don't care because it is what it is. And then there was like, oh, you know that dude, you know the cousin or the whatever that did this, da 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 da, whatever. It's like, oh, well, he's in jail right now. And I looked online for his mugshots and I have yet to find it. And usually you can go find somebody's mugshot by just typing in their name. So I typed in his name. Nothing of a mugshot came up. The only thing of a mugshot came up from was 2010. And that picture was taken down because after 3 years they take it down. And if this is brand new, and I felt like, oh, so now we're lying to me. And then it's like, oh, yeah, whatever. And it's like a whole change and shift in attitude. It's like, I ain't even called the police on the family. And it was like, I feel like I've been defending my family my whole entire life. But I can't do this shit no more. Like, it is what it is. When I say it bothered me, like, it bothered me. Like, I know y'all can't see it, but I'm shaking right now because it just really pissed me off. And I don't give a fuck who get upset when they see this shit. And then it's like, oh, your father said he didn't say that shit to me. Everybody always want to go talk to everybody else but me. If anything, that nigga should have came here with an apology, even if you didn't mean that shit. Because I don't give a fuck how mad I get at you. I didn't put my hands on you, and I honestly could have called the police on you, and I still could call the police on you. But I already see it like how everybody reacting or whatever. Like, oh, is this, is that, and the third. Like, I'd rather just get my shit and leave. And honestly, I'm sick of family. Well, I hate my family. And I've been like juggling like dislike, don't like, or whatever, but I hate my fucking family with a passion. Because they always want to sit there and lie to me and do little slick shit, and then think I'm supposed to sit there and take it. And then when I don't want to take it, then it's whatever. Like, not even gonna hold y'all, like, I forgot my mother's birthday. Because me and my mom have not been talking like that. And honestly, I know like partially is my fault because I probably could reach out first. But I just want to see like if it's going to be energy for me at the end of the day. Like, is somebody going to reach out to me? Like, is somebody going to see if I'm okay? Like, I shouldn't have to be the main one to come out there and have to try to be like, oh, do you see me? Do you see me? Do you see me? Do you see me? And I know it's not popular to say this, but I'm finna be 24, bro. And my whole stance on family is, it is what it is. I can't change it. Y'all lying to me. I feel like y'all lying to me. Nobody won't stand up for me. It's just me, myself, and I. And I get that I may have behaviors that push people away sometimes, but it's because I'm so used to being by myself. Like, having to figure shit out by myself. Ever since I was a little girl, I had to figure shit out by myself. And honestly, I'm winging it. And a lot of people be like, I'm so proud of you. You're so amazing. Like, how do you do this? Like, y'all, I started picking up extra shifts at work because I didn't want to be here because I already knew, like, some fuck shit was going to happen. And, of course, I was right. There's no way in the world that somebody who did that shit should be able to come in here without apologizing to the people that they hurt. Because now all you do is enable their bad behavior. And he's like, like, with all the happiness and joy or whatever. But if I come out with violence and want to fight and beat a bitch ass, then I'm wrong. Or if I say, hey, I want this nigga to get stumped out, then I'm wrong. If I say, hey, I really feel like violence should be ensued back, then I'm wrong. Or even just, I really wish, like, y'all would not ostracize people, but hold people accountable for the shit that they done, like, honestly. And stop lying to me. Like, I'm not a child anymore. Like, I'm gonna be 24. And y'all still lying to me about stupid shit. I don't like that, honestly and truly. It's like above me. And I know people be so quick to be like, oh, da 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 da, it's this, that. But no, like, my family are assholes, bitches even. And that's not even a whole family. It's just everybody who done did me wrong and, like, expects me to sit there and be like, kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya, kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. Like, honestly, like, and y'all wonder why I don't sit there and I don't believe in the shit that y'all believe in. Like, yeah, I have poor ethics. Y'all don't practice. Like, I'm just sick of my family. And I'm ready to, like, not, like, jump, hop, skipping into creating a family, but, like, I'm ready to, like, be around people who actually gonna step for me. Because, honestly, like, I done had some steppers. Like, I told a few people about some shit, and they was ready to go over there and fuck shit up. But I was like, nah, because I can't respond back to ignorance with ignorance. And I can't be as ignorant as my family. And I can't be as trifling and low down and nasty as they are. And people can say whatever the fuck they want to say. But that fat fuck, karma's a bitch. And you have children. And you have people that you care about. And karma may not hit you or whatever, but it's going to hit the shit that you love. Because what you reap is what you sow. And I don't want to wish no bad, ill, or nothing on nobody. Like, I really hope, like, that karma just skips over him. But that's not how life goes. You reap what you sow. And what you put out in this world is what you get back into it. So all this abuse that you doing to women, you have daughters. All this non-believing that shit can happen to, like, what you call it? You have what you call it. And the example that you setting for your kids is the shit that you're going to have to see in action. And one day when you finally get it through your thick ass skull, like, damn, I was fucked up as a father and all this other shit, or whatever the reason or whatever conclusion you come up with that shows that in your mind, like, hey, I was wrong about this shit or whatever, it's going to be too late because you're going to be seeing the fruits of your labor just come up out the grass and not the roots. And that's not the move, like, and I get it, like, and this is not wishing ill on his kids or nothing or none of that. It's just saying, like, you reap what you sow. And people, this is why I say treat people right the first time, or treat people right, period. Because when you treat people right, you get good in this world. Like, it's certain factors that you can't control in life or whatever, but for the most part, you get what you put back out in the world. And if you good to people, it may not pay off now, it may not pay off tomorrow, but that shit's gonna pay off. And people gonna remember you for you being a good person that you was, or you putting that energy out there, like, all right, this person was good or whatever. Like, I literally come on here and I share my life with y'all because I know, like, I'm probably not the only person that's going through this shit right here, like, or whatever. And I know, like, I'm not perfect or I'm not got it all together, but it's like when everything broke down, it's like it was playing a blame game. Oh, you provoked this. You don't believe in Jesus, but you listen to music. Okay, it's feel good music. It has good energy. Like, whatever. Oh, you know, they don't like when you dress like this. This not their place. And if they have a problem with that, it is what it is. Or you provoke this or whatever, like you embarrass them. Okay, and they don't know how to deal with emotions and feelings and what is it, or what everything is and what it's not. Like, so many excuses for their behaviors, and you want to jump to conclusions and put everything on me like, oh, you do this, you do that, you do this, as to say like this is why I deserve the shit that I'm getting. In reality, that's not the case. I don't deserve the shit that I'm getting. And at the end of the day, like, y'all gotta pay for that. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but y'all gotta pay for that. And you gotta live with that shit. Like, I came down to the conclusion that I am still moving to Texas. I'm not finna back down. I'm not finna stay in Florida. I'm not finna be sitting here hoping and wishing that my family get together. Like, honestly, I have no family. Well, I don't have a lot of family. I don't have a support system that stems from family. I don't have none of that. And it's just me, myself, and I have to get my shit together. And when I do, I've come to the conclusion that I'm not looking back. I'm not finna turn around. I'm not finna be like, oh my gosh, maybe we can make this work or whatever. I'm not doing any of that. Like, it is what it is. Like, if you burnt bridges with me, like, lied to me, tried to defend and protect people, like, you're dead to me. Like, almost you're gonna probably get is a high and about. Like, that's it. I'm not gonna go say exactly what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do it, what I'm gonna do it, or whatever. Cause I feel like y'all watch my shit, and if you watching this and you little fat fucker, fuck you. Um, but as far as the shit goes, I don't have anything nice left to say about family. Um, I've tried to be the trooper. I tried to be understanding. I tried to be loving, kind, and all the other good shit, but I don't have it in me. To the motherfucker that tried to kill me, karma's a bitch, and you have daughters. So if I was you, to my punk ass daddy who knew who I told about the shit, who didn't want to jump and defend, that's fine. You don't have to worry about me ever coming back around spinning the block. To anybody who ever defended these motherfuckers and didn't do shit about it, please keep the same energy when something happens to the ones that you love like this, and make sure it's the same energy moving forward, because if not, like, it's karma. It's karma. And it's not no hate or animosity. It's just me being real. Cause I can't. I don't like it. It hurts me here. It hurts here. And I don't usually get hurt easily or be bothered by shit. Like, honestly, it hurts here. And when I get on my shit and I have my shit together, because I'm going to have my shit together, because I'm going to have a business. I'm going to be that multimillionaire. I'm going to have the financial literacy. I'm going to be summertime fine. I shall reverse the curses and everything else. When I get my shit together and I have that business and everything that I own, don't you bring your black asses around here thinking that shit is sweet. Because certain people forgive and forget. I'm forgiving, but I ain't forgetting, because at the end of the day, it's no animosity. It's no, I don't want to say it's not no hate, because I don't hate you. I hate your actions and how you think. But you burned the bridge with me. Like, that's it. It's just me, myself, and I. I feel like if I could, like, try to illustrate it with my words, like, this is a bridge. And I'm trying to get it. And it's like the closer, like, trying to get everybody to come together and trying to be like a good family member. And y'all just like, like, just. So now y'all done burnt the bridge, and now that the bridge is crumbled, it's like, it's no coming back to it. Like, we could probably rebuild it, but it ain't gonna be the same. And I ain't gonna want it, and I probably don't want to build it. And it's like, that's y'all side, this is my side, and this is me running from my liberation and finding my freedom and my happiness and my peace, because I just can't. So yeah, that's the story time on how my uncle tried to kill me, and I had a cousin who raped me. And how my father still hasn't been there, and how I feel like my family's lying.